They think they've escaped. Ha ha, don't they? They think they can hide, that they can rest, that they've won, but they don't know the darkness that follows them, the shadow that lingers just out of sight, waiting to strike. They don't know me. They don't even know who I am. They thought they could bring me down, break me, make me kneel. But what they don't get is, I've never kneeled in my life. I was born in the dirt, in the filth, in the pain. Every scar I wear, it's a reminder of what I've survived, of what I've become. I don't break. I don't fold. And they're about to learn that lesson the hard way. They ran. They thought distance would save them, that time would make me forget. But time is my ally, not theirs. Time sharpens my hatred, hones my vengeance. I let them think they're safe. I let them sleep, let them smile, let them enjoy their worthless little victories. But while they celebrate, while they drink and laugh, I'm sharpening my blade. I'm planning their fall. They don't understand the depth of my resolve, the lengths I'll go to. They think they've seen evil. They've only seen a glimpse, a shadow. They've seen the surface, the tip of the iceberg. But what's coming for them? That's the real nightmare. I'm the nightmare. I'm the darkness that chokes the light, the storm that tears through their defenses, the fire that consumes everything they hold dear. They think they've seen pain. They have no idea what true pain is. Pain isn't just physical. It's mental. It's spiritual. It's watching everything you've built crumble to dust. It's knowing that no matter how far you run, you can't escape what's coming. I'll break them down. I'll tear them apart piece by piece. Strip them of everything until they're begging for mercy. And when they beg, when they cry and plead, that's when I'll show them true evil. I'll make them regret every breath they took after crossing me. Every moment of their lives will be filled with dread, knowing I'm out there, knowing I'm coming for them. They'll start looking over their shoulders, jumping at shadows, hearing my footsteps in their nightmares. I'll be the demon under their bed, the ghost in their walls. I'll haunt them until they're driven mad by the thought of me. They think they're safe in numbers, in their little groups, huddled together for warmth and comfort. But I'm not just coming for one of them, I'm coming for all of them. One by one, I'll hunt them down. I'll rip their souls apart, tear their minds to shreds. I'll break their bodies, their spirits, their very will to live. And they'll know it's me. They'll know who's doing this to them, and they'll know why. They think they've seen suffering. They don't understand the agony I can inflict. It's not just about causing pain. It's about making them feel the weight of their own choices, the burden of their defiance. I'll strip away their hope, their courage, everything that makes them who they are. I'll leave them empty, hollow, shells of the people they once were. They'll be reduced to nothing more than shadows of their former selves, lost in the darkness they created. They think their world is safe, that their little victories have secured their place in the sun. But what they don't realize is that the sun has set on their pathetic little world. I'm the darkness that follows, the shadow that lengthens as the light fades. I'm the storm that comes crashing in when they least expect it, and they're about to be swallowed whole by the tempest they so foolishly provoked. They believe in their illusions of safety, in the false security of their walls and their numbers. They cling to the delusion that they can outlast me, that they can weather the storm. But I'm not just a storm. I'm the hurricane that destroys everything in its path. I'm the earthquake that shakes their foundation until nothing is left standing. They think they're prepared, but they haven't seen the true extent of my wrath. They'll learn the hard way that there's no sanctuary from true evil. There's no hiding from the kind of force that I am. I'll be relentless in my pursuit, tireless in my quest for vengeance. Every corner they hide in, every shadow they think will protect them, I'll find them. I'll drag them out of their hiding places, force them to face the nightmare they thought they escaped. They think they can buy their way out, use their wealth, their influence to shield themselves from me. But money means nothing in the face of true evil. Power and privilege are meaningless when you're staring down the abyss. I'll strip them of their illusions, tear apart their facades, expose the vulnerability they so desperately try to hide. They'll see that no amount of wealth or influence can protect them from the darkness that I bring. They'll scream, they'll fight, they'll claw at the earth to stop me. But it's too late. The moment they chose to stand against me, they sealed their fate. They're mine now. Their souls, their lives, everything. I own them. And I'm going to make them suffer, make them bleed, make them beg for an end that will never come. They thought they could break me, that their defiance would weaken me. But what they don't understand is that their resistance only fuels my rage. The more they fight, the more they resist, the more determined I become. Their struggle is nothing but a testament to their ignorance, a confirmation that they don't comprehend the depths of their own doom. They'll experience a suffering beyond their wildest nightmares. I'll make them live through their worst fears, drag them through the darkest corners of their minds. I'll create torment that twists and turns, that never ends, that leaves them broken and begging for release. And even then, when they think the end is near, I'll show them that the true horror is just beginning. They've underestimated me. They've taken my silence for weakness, my patience for indifference. But my silence is the calm before the storm. My patience is the edge of a blade, sharp and unyielding. They've made a grave mistake, one that they'll pay for dearly. They'll realize that my silence was not an absence of power, but a promise of the destruction to come. They think their lives are worth something, that they can make a difference, that their fight will change the outcome. But their lives are nothing more than pawns in a game they can't hope to win. They're insignificant in the grand scheme of my vengeance, mere obstacles in the path I've set. I'll crush them beneath my boot, erase their existence, and they'll understand just how insignificant they truly are. They'll wish they had never crossed me, never challenged my dominion. They'll wish for the oblivion they once took for granted, but I won't give them the mercy of a quick end. I'll make them endure, make them suffer, make them wish for the release of death, even as I deny them that final solace. They think they've seen the worst of what I can do, but they've only scratched the surface. The true horror is yet to come, a darkness so profound that it will consume everything they know and love. I'll strip away their sanity, their hope, their will to fight. I'll make them face the abyss and watch as it devours them whole. They'll be left with nothing but the knowledge that they brought this upon themselves, that their actions led to their downfall. I'll make them face the consequences of their choices, make them realize that there's no escape from the darkness they've unleashed. I'll be the shadow that looms over them, the terror that they can't outrun. They'll understand the true meaning of suffering, the real price of defiance. I'll be the nightmare that haunts their every waking moment, the torment that invades their dreams. They'll know that there's no refuge, no salvation from the evil that I represent. They'll see that their fight was futile, their resistance meaningless, in the face of the darkness that I bring. They'll be left with nothing but the ruins of their lives, the ashes of their hopes and dreams. I'll stand over the wreckage, a testament to the power of true evil, and they'll know that they never stood a chance, that their fate was sealed the moment they dared to cross me. They thought they could defeat me, that their strength and resolve would overcome my darkness. But they were wrong. They'll learn that true evil is not something you can fight or conquer. It's a force that consumes everything in its path, that leaves nothing but destruction in its wake. They'll be the casualties of their own folly, the victims of their own misguided bravado. They'll be haunted by the knowledge that they failed, that they fell short of their goals, that they couldn't escape the darkness they invited. They'll be left with the weight of their own failure, the burden of their own choices. And they'll understand that true evil is not just a force to be feared, but a reality to be faced, a darkness that will never relent. They'll remember my name, long after they're gone, long after their screams have faded into silence. They'll remember the devil who showed them the meaning of true evil, and they'll know that they never had a chance. They were doomed from the start, destined to fall victim to the darkness that I bring. They'll face the full brunt of my vengeance, the entirety of my wrath. I'll make sure that their end is a testament to the power of true evil, a reminder that defiance against such darkness is a path to certain destruction. And when it's all over, when the dust has settled and the echoes of their screams have faded, they'll know that they were nothing more than stepping stones on my path to ultimate victory. They'll understand the true nature of evil, the depth of its power, and the finality of its judgment. And they'll remember always that they were never more than prey to a force they couldn't comprehend. The darkness has come for them, and there's no escaping its wrath. They'll understand that their existence was nothing more than a fleeting moment in the grand scheme of my vengeance, a mere blip in the vast expanse of darkness that I command. As they're stripped of their illusions, their dignity and their lives, they'll come face to face with the cold, unrelenting truth. True evil is not just a concept, but a living, breathing force that consumes everything in its path. They'll see that their resistance, their struggles, and their defiance were nothing but futile attempts to escape the inevitable, that their every effort only fueled the darkness that was always destined to engulf them. In their final moments, as they lie broken and defeated, they'll realize the full extent of their folly, the depth of their miscalculation. The shadows that once seemed distant now close in, suffocating and absolute. And as their world crumbles around them, they'll grasp the grim reality that they were never more than mere pawns in a game they could never hope to win. They'll be left with nothing but the bitter knowledge of their own impotence, their lives reduced to ashes, their screams silenced by the implacable, unyielding force of true evil that I embody. They'll be the echoes of a dark promise fulfilled, a testament to the fact that in the face of such darkness, there is no hope, no escape, and no redemption. They will never escape the imprint of the nightmare I've created for them. As the dust settles and the echoes of their final screams fade into an unbearable silence, they'll be left to confront the chilling reality of their own choices. Their lives will be shattered, their hopes extinguished, and their existence reduced to mere footnotes in the shadow of my vengeance. The darkness I unleash will seep into every corner of their lives, consuming them from within, leaving nothing but hollow shells of what they once were. They will see the truth in the despair that engulfs them, a relentless torment that no amount of resistance can alter. Every breath they take, every moment they endure, will be a testament to their failure to understand the true nature of evil. They will realize, far too late, that the real horror was not just in the physical suffering I inflicted, but in the psychological torment that tore apart their very essence. Their final days will be marked by the haunting realization that their defiance was not merely a battle lost, but a surrender to a darkness they were never equipped to to face. And as they finally succumb to the void, they will know, with chilling clarity, that they were always doomed to be consumed by the evil they underestimated, a relentless, unyielding force that spared no mercy and granted no repentance.